What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan and I'm back with another video. So today we're taking a look at Chase Elliott's 2014 Darlington race win. Now, of course, this was Chase Elliott's second career win, immediately following his first at Texas. Of course, Chase Elliott had 3 wins. The Texas win, and of course, this Darlington win, of course, Chicagoland later on in the year. So for those who are 164 collectors, you may not know, but they actually did make a race version of this car in 164 scale, an exclusive to a 2-pack that was actually, I'm not sure if it came in Napa Auto Parts stores or if you could order it online now. Online, I couldn't remember, but I did actually get this from K-State Diecast a couple years ago. Like I said, it's like a little tin. It's kind of hard to show in the picture because camera size. But so it's a little tin. You do get the 2 little cars. Now, they don't have the number on the top like a traditional race version car would have. Of course, this one says Texas because this is the first win. And then the second win coming at Darlington. So this is the Darlington one, of course. Again, Darlington on top. So for those who are 164 collectors and do like race versions, this is kind of cool just to have. Even for a Chase Elliott fan, which is the main reason why I got this. Just a really kind of cool little set to have along with the diecast. So of course you have the diecast there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stuff you get along with the diecast. Of course, a little bit of confetti to get along with the car. And the winner's card. Of course, you see Darlington, Too Tough to Tame, NASCAR Nationwide Series, Chase Elliott, Darlington Raceway 200 winner. And Darlington, South Carolina, April 11th, 2014. So, time of race, 1 hour, 45 minutes. Of course, you see all the other stats there. You can go and read. Driver career wins. Second NASCAR Nationwide Series win. Of course, you see on the back, Elliott wins and debut at Darlington Raceway. So you can read that if you so choose. Otherwise, we will continue on with the video. So, going to look at the car. Just a great looking diecast. Great looking race version. What a fantastic race that was. Chase Elliott was going up against some of the top cup guys in the series at the time, going up against Kyle Busch and I think Kevin Harvick. And Elliott Sadler was in there. Kyle Larson was in there, but he was actually a rookie in the Cup Series at the time. But just a really cool race with Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson there towards the end. In which actually had a little bit of contact with Kyle Larson. Doesn't show the donut per se, but there was actually a little bit of contact with Kyle Larson there in the final closing laps. Maybe that was from him there where he got into the recorder panel, I'm not sure. But of course, Chase Elliott did get into the wall a little bit, so he does have a nice little Darlington stripe down the side. We'll get to that in a minute. Just going down to the car, I mean, just one of the few actually race or confetti covered Nationwide Series cars. Chase Elliott's other 2 2014 race versions actually do not have any confetti on it whatsoever. Both his Texas and Chicagoland win. Now, his Richmond win in 2015 did have a little bit of confetti on it, but this is probably just a little bit more than that race win. But it's still just a cool car. Not a whole lot of race markings on it other than the right side. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the hood. Of course, you see Napa Auto Parts. Take a look at the front splitter. A little bit of dirt and grime build up there along with some confetti. Of course, Chevrolet Camaro number 9 and Junior Motorsports. Going down the roof, there is, of course, a little bit more confetti, a little bit of cutout where the sponsorship little pieces were set on the roof. Of course, again, on the rear window as well. There on the window net there, we see a little bit of confetti right there above the door handle. And some sponsorship contingencies there on the left side. Mechanics Wear NASCAR Nationwide Series. And, of course, you see the Sunoco Rookie of the Year tag down there. A couple other contingency sponsors right here in front of the left rear tire. Mac Tools and a couple others with Bosch and Woodall. Not a whole lot of markings on the tires on this on the left side, but there are a few markings on the right side. Go and look at the deck lid. And of course, inside, not a whole lot in there. Napa know-how. Camaro, just a little bit of confetti there again on the rear bumper. And of course, this is the really pretty side of the diecast. Where you see the scrape right there where Chase Elliott got into the wall about halfway through the race, I believe. And just kind of caked the side just a little bit. Didn't hurt his performance too much, as was evident with the final closing laps. Now, of course, this race did come down to a green-white checker in which Chase Elliott had an issue with slow stops all race, where he was losing spots continuously on pit road. And on the last pit stop with about 6 laps to go, the caution came out, and Chase Elliott, I think, lost 6 spots on that stop, and just really put him back to again around the 6th position or so. And with the green white checker, 3 laps to go, and Chase Elliott was able to make it to the front, powering around Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, and Elliott Sadler, and a couple other drivers in between. Just a really, really cool race version. Of course, you see the front tire a little bit of worn out and a little bit of confetti as well. So, but yeah, just going down the right front, of course, you see that little bit of rubbing there near the front right headlight. Of course, a couple other things as well. So just a really, really cool diecast. I actually got the two cars in a pack. This one as the Darlington race version and the Chicagoland race version I've bought from the same person on eBay for a reasonable price, as they are quite expensive now, or quite hard to find rather. But just a really, really cool car, and of course, as always, I do suggest picking it up if you so get a chance, especially if you're a Chase Elliott fan. This was just a really, really cool race win, with Chase Elliott coming right out of the Texas win, going right to Darlington, a track that is really, really difficult, known for being a tough track, and Chase Elliott was able to conquer it in his first try. So, again, I'm going through some old races in the Cup Series and the Nationwide Series, and just kind of reviewing diecast as I go along. Right now I'm in the 2014 year, just going through those races, and I'll continue on. So again, thank you guys for watching. This is Ryan, and I am signing out. Take care, you guys.